Today, I am thrilled to be joined by Jim Moreo, one of the principal founders and co-owners of Cornerstone IT. Jim is a longtime ILTA supporter and business partner. Jim, welcome.
Thanks, Beth Anne. Appreciate it.
I'm glad you're here. And I'm excited that we're getting back to ILTACON. This is exciting for all of us. There's so many people to see. There's so much to do virtually. How is Cornerstone balancing that virtual and on-site presence? You guys have a lot going on.
Yeah, thanks. We are excited to be there this year. Having this last year, we're sending 3-4 people this year, and as well as we'll have a bunch of us connected virtually. We're grateful to be able to come on site and meet with our clients and partners and friends who we've known for many, many years. I've been attending ILTACON since the 1990s. Wow. When it was LawNet. So got a lot of friends, and so we're excited to regroup. I know it's still challenging. There's still the whole COVID challenge looming, but I'm really, we kind of got to give ourselves credit for just not just the industry, but humanity in general. We really adapted and moved on. We're going forward, and hopefully in the end things will get a little bit back to normal, but really I think we got to give ourselves a lot of credit for adapting to the situation.
And I think Cornerstone's done a lot of that over almost 20 years with you guys. What's the difference really between what a lot of legal IT has done and what Cornerstone has done? Specifically, you guys have been remote forever, really.
Yeah, thank you. Well, my brother Tommy and I started Cornerstone in 2003, so 19 years ago. Really, we had been working for another integrator for 80, 90 hours a week and really not getting to spend the time we should with our families. So we intentionally set up Cornerstone as a work from anywhere company. All our engineers are across the United States and actually some in the Philippines. And we're all working remotely, connecting to virtual desktops, laptops with VPN. The word today is the SASE, Secure Access Edge. Is the Gartner word of the day, but we've been doing that for many, many years. So we've also enabled our clients to do that. So when COVID hit, a lot of our clients were already ready. They were already working virtually. They had virtual desktops, laptops with VPN connections. So for their transition to work from home or work from anywhere was much smoother than others. It did also help us to enable other clients who did not have that ability to set up their network so that they could work remotely. So we really took our expertise that we've been doing for, like I said, almost 20 years, and help and enable our clients to do that. So that's what we've been doing, and we're happy to help our clients with that.
This really has bolstered your offerings, being able to be that remote kind of pass through, if you will. Is there a next step for you guys in this ever-changing world? There's got to be something that's next after all of this.
Yeah. So obviously security is top of mind. During COVID, Cornerstone got our NIST compliance, so that was a big milestone for us. That's something that I expect all the solution providers are going to need to have at some point. So we spent time on that. We enabled a lot of security features that, quite frankly, a lot of people get with their Microsoft subscription. So their M365, Microsoft's been doing a great job of appending or adding on to their subscription the security capabilities, whether it's secure web app security or simple things like two-factor authentication, security awareness training. That's all part of their subscription. So Cornerstone's been adding that, and then moving on, there's some other trends that the Azure cloud, the Azure marketplace, really things that really need to keep an eye on.
There's a lot of trends that are, I think, here to stay that we didn't really talk about. Let's talk about security compliance for a second, and kind of the new way people are then going to shop and cost review their IT. Really, there's so much. What is the simplification process for you guys when you want to look at a customer buying IT at this point?
Yeah, it seems obvious, but everybody or most firms are really moving out of their data center, of buying perpetual licenses and buying SANs and storage and servers and infrastructure. Yeah, you don't need to lay out those big expenses, those capital expenses. Really, the subscription model, the M365, the Azure licenses is really the model where the law firms, lawyers like to know what their costs are going to be. It's not something they don't like it when you say, hey, you got to spend a lot of money to upgrade your data center. They're happy to say, all right, well, we know it's going to cost X. So that is something that Microsoft's been pushing. That's the market trend. Microsoft's Azure Marketplace, great platform for people to literally shop for the services that they need. And Cornerstone's been doing a good job of putting our services up on the Azure Marketplace, whether it's iManage in the Azure cloud or our Remote Desktop Pro or other services that we're offering. Shopping for your service on the Azure Marketplace is really a big trend these days.
There's a lot going on for you guys. So what will we see on site from your booth? And then we'll be streaming some of that virtually. And then what booth number are y'all at so we can come down and visit?
Yeah, thanks. We are at booth, you can see it in my background, booth 1229. We are right next to iManage and Traveling Coaches, some close partners of ours. So definitely come on by. We're going to have two of our account managers and one of our senior iManage engineers. Our marketing person is going to be there. So yeah, come on down. Really talk to us about moving to Microsoft's Azure cloud. That is, I think, essential for firms these days. It's a solid, secure platform. You cannot build your own data center to be as reliable or as secure as Microsoft's cloud. Talk to our engineers and our account managers about that. Talk to them about what we're doing with iManage. That's one of our big partners, and what we're doing with SASE and secure remote access. And just come by and if nothing else, grab a beer with us. We're happy to have some fun and spend some time with you.
Jim, I'm super excited for ILTACON, and I'm very excited to see you guys at booth 1229. See you later.
Thanks, Beth Anne.